We're back for the other 5-0 match.
That's right. We did the other one, right?
That's right. Yeah. I can't believe like Crosskeys. I mean, it's not quite like at the last week per se, but it's getting to the end, and wow, like we have 4 runners at the beginning of this week. It's 5-0 record, and we did the earlier match with Jammo versus PH. Jammo took the victory, and now we're on the other side of the quote-unquote Swiss bracket-ish. We have Zelga versus Gem. I believe Jammo on record saying that he wants to face Gem solely for the purpose of so he doesn't have to go find boots. But should be a great match.
Yeah, and we have, let's see, we see the little map there where the mirror is. That means we have mirror scroll. That's nice. And Zelga Woods is the other change, right?
Yes, finally a week where Zelga gets to play Zelga Woods. I actually kind of was hoping that he would get to play Zelga Woods more often because, I mean, as the name somewhat implies, it's not like he was the one who came up with it, but he was the one that kind of really promoted it. Like, there are multiple Skull Woods shuffles, and this is the one that he really kind of believed in. And so here we are. Yeah.
I played it a couple times. It's pretty fun. Like, it's new. It can seem intimidating to people that have just played Crosskeys or normal Crosskeys. It's not, but it's not super difficult. I think it's once you get the hang of it, it actually adds a bit of fun to the mode. So
yeah, like it's a different kind of shuffle, like for sure. So I was actually thinking like maybe part of the reason is just like Zelga Woods is like not the Skull Woods, so it's like it adds more drop downs, adds more connectors in the pool, right? Skull Woods is not just shuffled with itself. So there's a little bit of like, this is new. Oh no. But then also, as you said, just takes a little bit of getting used to. That is our
wow.
Pearl. Oh wow, what a sync.
Yeah, that's interesting.
This is amazing.
That's a really nice sync spot too, right? Next to Kakariko. You know, it's a good starting spot other than Link's house. You know, the sync being vanilla or sync being at the castle are two of the worst. But this gives us quick access to Kakariko, which is really nice.
Yeah. I will say Zelda now, insurmountable lead. He has a 1 rupee advantage from the bushes.
Huge.
Yeah, we should just call it right now. But I really have to appreciate the sync though. And I don't know if there's a arbitrary or / like set order that people tend to do like Kakariko in, but the fact that they're all going actually to the same houses and everything is very, very cute.
I thought there might be a little divergence. Maybe go down to check the front of Tavern first or something. I don't know. Yeah. But no, they're doing the exact same thing.
Literally. Oh no. We have some divergence. Gem is checking an entrance.
Zelga got the bomb.
Oh,
Gem's not even attempting it.
Yeah, I think he maybe wants to try and find interest. Okay.
There's Eastern. There's Eastern.
Oh, we already have our divergence point so early. Well, this is a great question. Well, we'll see what ends up happening with Eastern Palace. All right, so Gem has.
I think
really knows how Zelga plays.
Rescue.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I assume otherwise Gem probably wouldn't be going through this, especially this early. Yeah, I think he's trying to just get some more items, right? Yeah. Get any type of resources. The 50-50 bush that Zelga was doing like in front of Bomble Hut it was only 50-50, but like if you miss it, it's kind of awkward because you have to reset the screen, like go in and go out, and then it's like it's really far to get down there again. So.
It's better to be lucky than good. There's the Eastern Palace map, so we'll be able to check. There's the end of our route, right? If they can survive the mountain, you end it with going through Super Bunny.
Yeah. I've been told that you're supposed to pump furiously without boots on this mountain in order to avoid the boulders. Okay, we're gonna see a little bit of a difference here, by the way. Zelga, he has a bomb.
Yeah, he was lucky. He got 2 bombs from those pools, so he was able to see the entrance and get a bomb coming out of that. So we'll see what Hype Cave has. There's also Hookshot Cave.
Oh gosh, we have so many good things.
Boomerang's not bad.
Yeah, we have Bombos too.
Oh boy.
Jackpot though.
Okay, so
early flutes.
Yeah, in yesterday's race where we talked about advantages, like if we could have on the screen 3 advantage ticks towards each runner and move them up when we see an advantage, Zelda has one advantage
Yeah,
right now. He's got that flute.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Like we're gonna move one arrow tick over towards at Zelda right now by having the bomb for that flute. And I don't know when Jen comes back, right? Like I don't.
Yeah.
Unless there's a connector.
Right. I think he's also just looking for, like, he's trying to see if he can kill enemies. Like, he's trying to figure out prize packs. He's trying to see if they can get some, like, extra bombs. Unfortunately, Desert is one of those dungeons that just does not, like, have bombs in pots.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think if he had a bomb, he would have just come straight back to Hype Cave. This is really
totally.
Oh,
look at that.
Oh my gosh, the Igors and are on the bomb price pack, and every drop is 50-50, dude. Zelda. We talked about Zelda like against Gamma, right? Like having this like rabbit's foot lug. I mean, like, did he just go like borrow another couple rabbits or something?
Yeah, it's crazy when you're good. And bombs. Okay, so I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna move that arrow tick back to the center. Now that
assuming he goes back,
Jim's gonna get. He's definitely going back. I mean, Hype Cave is right there. It's 4 checks. So.
We got a full magic too.
Yeah, and he's getting a couple extra bombs too. That's smart.
Yeah.
All right, we're back to even. We're back to even.
He needs to live.
He does need to live. I think he's got it now. Though.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh no, I expect you soon.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're
good.
Yeah,
stay away from the bomb now. Don't move up.
That's right. That's right.
Normally you talk to the NPC and it avoids everything, but you already talked to the NPC, so avoiding that is good. And there's that flute. Okay, so yeah, we're the advantage points are now even. That's good. Good for Gem.
Yeah, and it kind of it's kind of similar in like standard starts when you don't like start with like boots or like a weapon or anything like that, right? And you're worried about the back of escape. Like sometimes people get a bomb drop, and then some people can't get the back of escape, and then there's like a glove back there or something, right? And then you're just like, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't want to have things kind of decided, or not necessarily decided, but heavily influenced in the earlier game when. Maybe some person, like, you try for 10 enemy kills, you don't get a bomb drop, and then you encounter the wells, you're like, okay, well, I guess we come back later. And then that one item ends up being, like, a sword, or, like a glove, or, you know, you're just like, oh my gosh, and, yeah, you just feel sad. Yeah, we got another bomb, I guess, a set of bombs. Did we also get a big key or something? What was the other chest?
Yeah, it was Ice Palace big key.
Okay. Yeah, we are also, I mean, certainly these guys' records speak for themselves, right? 5-0, 5-0 record going into week 6. These are arguably 2 of like the best runners of not necessarily the only Crosskeys, of just like rando. You actually even saw just how close that they were at the very beginning, even how they do like Kakariko, how fast they leave screens, like their movement, they're all like, man, this is like quite an exciting match to be able to win.
Definitely. Yeah, 10 bombs isn't going to be enough. Is it for...
I think this is in Logic, which Gem's going to try. He does have a red boomerang maybe to help kind of stun the... Oh my god.
Well, it doesn't fully stun them. It just kind of keeps them there for a second.
Yeah, okay.
He's going to use all of his bombs and then be out of it. So I think...
Yeah. I think maybe if he had more health, like, that might have been a more reasonable attempt, but, like, you can see, like, those guards do 100 damage, and he wasn't really, like, that healthy to begin with. So it was just, like, you get like, halfway through, right? It's kind of like you go through, like, a low % boss fight, you get halfway through, and then you end up dying, and you're just like, okay, well, I just wasted 2 minutes here, you know, that I didn't have to, right?
Is Gem blind checking Sank?
I guess so. Maybe he's convinced that, or he's willing to take the chance out of his Ganon, or I guess in this case, Neil's Fairy, he'll just walk out or stop his route.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely, his odds are in favor, right? Like, there's one in, I guess with Zelga Woods, it's even higher, but...
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think Zelga, did he end up getting, like, another tree pull for, like,
Yeah. Yeah, inside here is the Mario painting or whatever, and if you pull on that, it's a tree pull.
Okay. Very good resourcefulness for Zelda. Like, I mean, these are kind of like some earlier things that, okay, yeah, luck had a little bit of helping for Zelda, but just with his resource management, like, you know, he's got enough money for Bottle Vendor, for example, right? And right now, Gem is a little short.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that advantage tick on Zelda right now, just based off of, you could call it luck, but just resources management has worked out really, really well for him. Like, he's had to do less back and forth. Like, he didn't have to go back into Hype Cave and things like that. Oh, there's an Eastern Big Key already.
Oh, all right.
Gem still hasn't even seen Eastern, so.
Yeah, he hasn't. I don't know if that's going to incentivize him like more to go in. Like, he does the Eastern Palace map, so he might actually just make a more informed decision. Like, if it's a pendant, why not just go in, right? Especially you got the Big Key. Maybe you don't have to even go kill Armos.
Yeah. There's also the lamp in Skull Woods there at the well, which they can do, right? Like, they can just drop in and get all the items in Skull Woods. You're going to be locked out. Okay, it is a crystal. But with the Big Key, the lamp doesn't really matter. With the Big Key, though, I think you're getting everything in the front, right? Yeah.
So we have to see in this case, like, if and where the bow shows up. So last night there was a match for Telethar versus Hitman. Eastern was pretty early, and the Big Key to Eastern was in this exact chest, Kelpa's chest.
Oh wow!
So we were actually wondering, like, man, I wonder what Zelda's gonna do. All right, with just 10 arrows so far, and since Zelda
didn't blindside either, so
okay,
a bunch of checks, but not much there.
It does look like, though, because Blindside's here, Gem will also be able to afford the mushroom. Like, you also do see him kind of picking up some extra pots in Eastern for cash, just in case.
Yeah, this is gonna be a jet seed. We already got the dam.
Oh yeah,
there's a Skull Woods key, which
that's a good key.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and guaranteed
what's
small key in the normal pot, right? So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, pinball now is. I mean, it still could be a key, but it's not guaranteed.
Right.
To be Skull Woods, yeah.
So far, though, Eastern hasn't really given us anything. We'll see if there's maybe a hammer or a glove or something that would benefit Gem.
Hyrule Castle, interesting. Maybe potentially. I mean, for logic, certainly. But also that just means everything.
With the lamp and with Sank being behind the hammer, with that key, you can actually get everything. There's the ice rod. So that's like important, but I imagine with this being a crystal, Zelda's gonna get that, right? He's not missing out on that.
Yeah, I agree. So far, the potential thing about, like, the only thing in Eastern that has some potential early benefits is that Skull with Small Key. And yeah, because Zelda was only able to get the lamp, and I'm gonna have to imagine that either Gem, like, just spends his key outright, just go get, like, the Pop Prison and Compass and all that, or maybe he can just do it when he goes into Dark Worlds. Alright, we're gonna see some buffered Mimic clipping on Zelda's side to kind of get rid of this Mimic. He, on record, he has said that if you ever see anybody doing bufferless Mimic clips, you know it's not me. It is. I've handed the controller to somebody else. That is what he said.
That's funny. I've never seen the Mimic go straight down like that. That's interesting.
That's the same. I actually don't know how these Mimics behave. Like, how you end up, like, once you end up clipping it out, like, how they end up moving.
Yeah.
But that's...
So Eastern with the ice rod, which is, again, nice, but not something that Zelda is really missing out on, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Zelda hasn't turned in that mushroom, right? I feel like once you have that mushroom and you activate the flute, it's like, go turn it in case you stumble upon the potion shop, right?
Yeah, I think
like
that
if I'm Gem, I would flute to 2 right now and then flute immediately back where you're at. Yeah, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, I think it's actually very fair too, because for all you know, the potion shop is just in a cactus, right? Or some other entrance they stumble upon.
Yeah.
And then you just have to turn in. Oh, but Zelga finding the hook shot here. No, and Lost Woods well.
Yep.
Is Gem gonna live?
I know. I don't. Well, it's just gotta be careful with the Octorok shooting. The boomerang's fine. Just gotta watch out for those little Octorok rocks.
Yeah, so long as he pumps here, or he does a boomerang worst case. So yeah, he's not taking any chances.
Yeah, and grab one of those fairies. Not a bad idea.
All right, yeah, Zelga's a pretty buffed up ghost. We got blue mail, got a good number of parts, and Zelga is also one of the people who tends to turn down safeties. Like you see a freestanding heart or something. Even in the early game, he just says no, and he won't do anything unless he has the mirror. And now here we have mirror scroll, right? So death warping really isn't gonna be that big of a issue. We have Aganews for you.
Yeah. Do you like using the key here instead of? I guess it's better than. Right, like using the Skullwood's key spine.
I think it's okay, just because that there are like 2 others out there, and so like I think it's okay. You'll probably stumble upon like another key. Like the chance of you going into Skull with small key go mode is fairly low. I don't actually know in this case if it really like benefited him all that much. I guess we had a quick medallion out of it. I kind of like maybe liken it to like a lesser version of like pod keys, right? Like you go into pod with 3 keys, like you'll probably spin all 3 of them, and then you just go find another key. Like it's not 6 total out there, just 3, but it's don't be stingy this early.
Well, that was an advantage of going into Eastern, right? Is he was able to get all the rest of those items. And I mean, Zelga could have got him if he just dropped down. He chose not to because he didn't want to save and quit.
Right, exactly.
Got the Bombus medallion and maybe a key or something.
In Eastern was
no in the left side.
Oh, in the left side, yeah.
Skullwoods, Oh, the drop down doesn't give those vibes. Oh, the drop down drops down. I see.
It's just pinball. Is that what? Where does it drop?
Yeah, it drops where.
And it's pinball one's compass.
I think it drops down to the map chest or whatever that chest is on the right.
Oh, the circle of pots drop down. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I think this is our 3rd desert exit. I know we saw one up on the mountain, and the other one's on the dark mountain. So you gotta finish these checks here.
Convenient. We did rescue Old Man. So yeah, so I guess we did all the Light World stuff, and what else? I guess we didn't do any of the Dark World stuff.
Yeah, they went through Super Bunny, so...
Right, yeah.
We're able to do the Dark World checks. We got the desert entrance, and then we'll see where Spike Cave takes us.
It's Chest Cave. We have 1 Chest Cave. We'll take the first item only. Alright, this is when Zelga's going to turn in his mushroom, presumably. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta turn it in as soon as you can. It just stinks to run into Potion Shop when you could have, especially with the flute, could have turned it in at any time, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, even though you do have the flute, you're just like, oh boy, I can go turn in media. It's just like, well, it also might kind of disrupt your current route, right? Like the potion shop doesn't have to be near a flute spot. It can be kind of far away, and then you see it, and you're just like, why didn't I do this earlier when I had like every other opportunity to do so? Okay, we're gonna get a slight contrast for what it's worth here in Mimics. So Zelga, we saw him do like a pretty, reasonable buffered Mimic clip. This is I would say one of Gem's strong points. We're gonna see what he calls the easiest room of the game. Like I said, easiest room of the game. Mimics just they just might be intimidated by his presence. 5 mini Moldorm here on Zelga's side. Half magic, super nice. Tower of Hera, small key, maybe less nice. But we do have that lamp as a fire source. So maybe if I'm gonna assume that if they do find Hera, they will end up just doing the basement. Okay, so this is gonna be Gem getting his Lost Woods well. Oh, but Zelga, a little bit farther ahead in the breath searches, going to the dam location and getting his first glove, which actually does make the rest of the South Shore much more convenient, because we're gonna be able to get the 50 rupee cave, which is literally right next door. Then we're also gonna get the 20 rupee cave near Ice Rod Cave. Trying to think what else. The glove also does open up not the back of Sank, which is that magic bat, but also then we can do like the back of the regular sanctuary entrance. Okay, short scout in order to on Desert Ledge. Pretty easy once we have the flute. Okay, Zelda turning down 50 rupees, probably fine. Because sometimes I've seen once you're in the cave, you can just grab some money because you have less incremental time spent because you've already gone into the cave. But given that he knows at least, I think it was tier 1, that was 80 rupee, like 20 rupee triple. It's probably fine. Maybe thinking about some Zora cash, since then we have a glove now in hand. Gem facing a little bit of indecision. Or Zelda will just find 300 rupees here in Hookshot Cave. That's even faster than farming money in the 50 rupee cave. Odd key, GT key. GT compass, okay. So we have some money. We have the Zora cash. We have Dig Game cash. We have a pod key that probably could have, show a little bit benefit. Maybe we'll go back to pod. Looks like Zelga's gonna follow this connector. Yes, Tumble Talk. We know where Ganon is. It is in our favorite location, the Lumberjack. And of course, that means that we can already start the Copium. But forget the Copium. Gem, huge relief, has found the boots in Thieves Town. Was Zelda in this? I guess Zelda decided to go do South Shore stuff, yeah. And then follow some connectors. But, okay, I forgot where Thieves Town was. We'll see, in this case, where Gem ends up getting spit out. Yeah, but I'll say, like, the good news, quote-unquote, about Lumberjack at Ganon, or Ganon at Lumberjack, is we are guaranteed asterisk to find the boots. Let's not talk about Armos Shake Storage to try and bypass the boots, because who on earth would want to do that? But in this case, okay, Gem has made the correct decision to go into Fake Pod, follow this connector, and go get his boots early. I'm sure he is, like, ecstatic. Alright, so I'm gonna finish up this part. I'm gonna assume that he's also gonna go over to Pyramid to run back. We don't have regular Dark World access right now because we don't have a glove hammer or a glove pearl or something like that. So it's just being able to, like, you want to really take advantage of your time in Dark World if you can. So this is going to be kind of one of those times where with the early Pearl, like, especially when it was in Sanctuary, and both of these guys did use the Sank start, the divergence, or like the routing, can differ so drastically, because usually you don't try to follow connectors into Dark World because you have to do a lot of buddy walking, and then you're just like, man, I don't want to do any of this. I can't do anything else here. But with the Pearl, since you can, like, be regular Link, you're not as disincentivized. So now, like, instead of one world to explore, now you kind of have two. So I'm kind of curious to see, in this case, where Zelda, or when Zelda wound up getting those boots.
Where was the glove?
The glove was in South Shore. It was at the dam. Zelda fluted there after draining like the real dam early, and then he wanted to check out the prize at like the drained item, and then that's where he got his glove.
I see. So Gem actually will probably be getting that sooner rather than later, where the boots are a little bit deeper for Zelda, though not too far from the pyramid.
Yeah, he might end up going like right now. This actually might be a very fortunate start because Gem followed Connector and got to the fake pod entrance.
Yeah.
And so like I didn't know when Zelda's gonna, but if he continues on the pod area, like this is again like sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I mean Zelda will go and we'll go get his boots relatively soon.
Yeah, I think this is the route, unless this entrance takes him away from the connector.
Oh, okay, well, Hera, we don't know what this crystal pendant, but we do have the hook shot, and we have a Ferris monkey and a lamp.
But yeah, okay, so they can do the basement. They're not killing.
Right, yeah, that's true. That's true. We need some sort of weapon. Okay, I was like, is that the big key to Hera? Suddenly, we might actually be going up, whether we like to or not.
There's a bow.
That is the Eastern Palace full clear package. Eastern Big was in... Where now?
Huh. Where was he?
Already forgotten, because I remember Gem having it pretty early. So I believe like that does give Zelda the ability to not dip Eastern.
Yep. Which is kind of the time that he's ahead, right? Like the stuff that he has done, he's been able to do it because Gem spent time in the Eastern Palace and he did not.
Right, yeah. A middle of Cax. Oh, right, that's right. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, that's right. I remember Zelda and Gem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
they didn't
both
have a bomb.
Right, exactly. So then, I hope Zelda doesn't forget about that, right? Like, surely, because that's something that he would have gotten, I assume, like in his many CAC exploration trips.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sure he'll go back there.
So he's gonna grab the boots here.
He's gonna grab the boots right here. Yeah, not gonna be too sad or anything like that. And Zelda actually might feel okay about those boots because again, this is a very open seed. Once we got the pearl,
for sure.
First check. So.
So we're looking for a sword. A sword would be the next nice thing to help us get through. So that was desert. I think it said it was a crystal. Is that right?
Did it say it's a crystal? Oh, I didn't see an indicator, but I also wasn't looking. I think all we know. Did he talk to? Okay, we talked to. Gem did find Saha, and it looks like thanks to our trackers, Turtle Rock is the green pendant. So I think it's the only thing we know.
And Lord Cave gives us. Oh, this is the Hera key. That's where.
Yeah.
So we got the Hera key, and there was nothing in the basement of Hera.
Yeah, it was 20 rupees, so definitely nothing to worry about. Zelda also did check Zora himself for what it's worth, and I don't remember what was on Zora Ledge. I don't think it was anything good, but it was just a compass on Zora. Maybe it was a small key? I don't remember. Yeah, so he has a good reason in this case to... Small key on Ledge, thanks, Dane. And Zelda needs to live.
Yes.
Thank you, Blue Mail. He would have died on that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my god. we're trying.
Yeah, this is why you need a sword, right? To get through this stuff. All right, so Gem gonna finish off Eastern here. It is a crystal. Got one more check, and we'll get his first crystal of the game.
Okay. We got a cape, on Catfish. That does give us the Castle Tower entrance. Probably also through Bumper Ledge. Maybe depending on
I saw someone, when Zelda came out, he came out of the pyramid hole, right? Like, where was?
Oh, maybe that was that old
What?
man?
Was that what that was?
I thought he saved and quit, and then that's where I saw him start. I want to say that's an old man. Okay, pyramid is old man. Thank you. Yeah.
Nice. So they've got decent starting spots, and it's all negated by that flute, right? The flute in the mirror doesn't really matter. It lets you go anywhere.
We don't quite have the mirror. Is that right?
Oh, right.
We just have the we have the fake mirror. Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but having a Dark World spawn point though, like regardless of which Dark World it is actually very, very nice.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, with the glove and the hook shot that gets them across to the west side too. So.
Yeah, and I think like Gem coming back to Eastern, I think is also is pretty practical because like one is it's not really going to get any faster. Like yeah, maybe you have a sword, so you can go kill those Ropas a little bit, not Ropas, Popos a little bit faster, right? But you got to get a bow. You're pretty good. We have the cheerful fights of the regular Armos.
Yeah, but Gem didn't get the quick kill, which is not something you see from him very often. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I was also gonna say, like, he knows how Zelda plays Eastern, and given that he, like, wins Eastern with only the big key, and then he found the bow, like, also kind of in, like, the, like, mini Moldrum Cave entrance, right, which is kind of sphere, whatever, 0-1. So it's like, Zelda might have actually just stumbled upon all the stuff, and then, whatever's on Armo, Zelda's gonna have, and so he needs to hedge against that.
We're 30 minutes in. Zelda, I think this is our first look at below CAC, right? The checks below CAC, or did Zelda do this?
Zelda didn't only Ice Rod Cave area. He didn't like come over here yet.
Yeah, so we haven't seen like race game and stuff, right?
You're right. We have not seen South CAC. Man, I hope these guys don't forget about scouting race game.
Yeah. Bunch of items down here. None of them have been great, but
the flippers though.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Oh, okay. So Eastern is actually not only just a regular crystal; it's a 5/6 crystal.
Yeah, that and pod.
And we've also found pod too.
Yeah, I think they both mimic clipped, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah. Yeah, and both of them, I believe, went in with 0 key, so they got Shooter Room and then they mimic clipped and Hookshot Cave. Not sure if you caught that. Here it has another pod key, so that is at least something. But I don't know what the meta / strategy is for pod these days. Like you go in with, like once you find pod, I guess you go in with however many keys you have, and then I don't know when you're supposed to go back to pod, or maybe you just don't do pod at all. Like you just do Shooter Room and then leave. I don't know if you have no keys.
Okay, Zelda does have the Agina's entrance marked as unchecked in Kakariko still, so it's not that he hasn't or mismarked it or anything. It's just he hasn't gone back to it.
Again,
he's been living dangerously the one heart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is the second time that we're really hoping that Zelda does not die. It's not, again, the end of the world to get back here because he's a flute and hookshot, but still, like it's
still time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Still no bottles.
Yeah. Good thing we picked up that boomerang from Hype Cave. Oh my!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? You could squeeze through there. Oh.
No,
right,
no hesitation either. Not having to wait for him to get out of the way. They just moved right out of the way. Chicken Hut.
See how far away Zelda's staying from that bomb? Fully agree. Okay, all right.
He knew it was coming. He knew there was a refill just coming soon. So he's probably gonna take this dark connector, the Death Mountain Descent. Let's see where that takes him.
Oh no!
Oh no! missed the ball.
Yeah, in NMG, you only go like you actually descend, right? So you go like top to bottom, and then people warn you all the time, like, okay, when you're towards the bottom, like make sure you stop your dash, because if you bonk at the bottom, like you're gonna have to, you're gonna fall through the pit and then start all over again, and then you're gonna be sad about losing time. But here, it's actually true for the opposite side as well.
Yep. Our first Hyrule Castle.
Castle, yep. I believe also, yeah, it's in Logic. We do have the flippers, and we have weapons. We have Ice Rod with half magic.
The small key.
We have the small key. We have the lamp for Dark Cross. Yeah, these are all looking pretty good.
And a compass.
Okay,
it's funny, Zelda doing all this fake flippering, and the flippers are literally free.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
They're super duper free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes again, this is the surprisingly downside, right? Unexpected downside of having like too many degrees of freedom, because sometimes you want just the right amount of constraints. Because if you have 50 choices you need to do, like the chance of you picking quote unquote wrong versus quote unquote right is like. It's now much higher variance, but if you only have maybe like 3 or 4, it's okay, you know, like the chance of you getting a right one is, or maybe not a wrong one, is actually pretty high. Yeah, but also we're kind of seeing the consequence of not having the mirror, because Zelda, he did Ice Rock Cave, which is in Light World, and he's coming over here to do Dark Shopping Mall, which is in Dark World. He did like Zora, and then he did Catfish. Like, these would be really good things if we can combine.
Yeah.
Did we get anything in Hyrule Castle, by the way? I didn't. All I saw was like...
Yeah, I didn't see anything good. Yeah.
Okay.
But we are going to be able to see the back. It'd be interesting if the hammer is here, since the back is locked by the hammer. Or the glove in the mirror.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
We found our way into the village of outcasts, though.
Oh, we are rewarded with our first sword. Again, would be really nice for Zelda to have a mirror. We can, as we're doing Village of Outcasts, we're basically retracing all of our Light World steps, but in the Dark World.
Yeah.
And if we had the mirror, we could actually just go get a Gina. All right, let's see what's here in the back of Escape. Heart piece, 3 bombs. Ether.
That was pretty much a dud of the Hyrule Castle.
That was
all in Logic, but all terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And Ether is fine, but it's not great.
Yeah, medallions usage are pretty nerfed in Crosskeys. Admire big, just because like they only lock 2 entrances. Okay, maybe Bombos is like still has the same like Ice Palace implications, but like those medallions don't necessarily lock dungeons. They just could be like a useless like fairy or something, right? I mean, not useless fairy, but like not
a useless
needed.
Fairy.
Exactly. Yeah.
refill fairy.
Exactly.
Desert small and stumpy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we do know where desert, like basically all the connectors for desert are, so that is a free right side.
Yeah, I think we even saw the back too, so.
Yeah, that's right. It was at 50 Ruby Cave. Surprisingly, nobody stole that key. Not surprisingly, but I was maybe expecting at least one of them to do so. It seems to be the new meta these days. Oh, Zelda thinking. We have no hammer.
No Samara either.
No Samara. I don't know if he was willing to just maybe do Compass Chest, since he was kind of already there. Yeah, I don't know.
Has Gem saved and quit from Old Man yet? I don't think he has.
Like
right?
he just can't. Yeah, he just came out of combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rocky says Pod 3 was on Zora Ledge. Okay, so we have 3 pod keys now. Oh. Alright, Gem also stumbled upon Hera. we still don't have a weapon. I mean, Zelda has one now, but Jim doesn't have a weapon when he's getting into Hera that Zelda found earlier. So going to be at the same parity. I would imagine he doesn't Hera pot like and go up.
Yeah, I don't think you do. Without the big key, it's just one check, and you can't kill the boss.
Yeah.
If he finds Swamp is behind the red bomb shop paradox.
Oh, okay.
But Zelda still doesn't have those free flippers, so you couldn't even check that first check. Yeah, no small key yet. So.
Okay, we do find paradox. This is one of the more valuable connectors because there's 7 items in here, and we found a hammer.
Big one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give 2 advantage ticks to Zelda right now.
Zelda?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think also so far outside of maybe a medallion, which we don't even know, is there like I don't really think there was anything of note in Eastern as well. So even Zelda doesn't have there's another sword too. Like he doesn't have Eastern cleared, so he is technically like a dungeon down. But in terms of he's getting like all the progression right now, right?
Yeah, and the key is just right there in front of Eastern once he does it, and the flippers are free, so like he'll get all this stuff sooner rather than later. And when he does Eastern, it's going to be a single dip, and he's going to have the boots, he's going to have the hook shot. You know what I mean? Like there's things that are going to save time.
Everything that's going to make Zelda happy when going into Eastern.
Yeah, totally. Like he's going to have all better equipment that'll make Eastern faster. So not only did he, when he does do it, he'll be able to do it faster.
I missed what was on Floating Island because Zelda like took a peek and then left.
Yeah, it's hard for me to tell. My internet has been really bad, so I'm watching on pretty low resolution. But it's so yeah, it looks like a blob to me. I love being able to upgrade my bombs and arrows. You know when you find the upgrade fairy and you've already
it's really great.
You've already opened Pod, you've already done chess game, you've already done Zora, and you've got all this extra money. It's like let's add.
Yeah, just a little bit of extra resources, right? And right now, like, so Zelda does have Master Sword, which actually now he is currently up 2 swords versus Gem, but he will just be up 1 sword.
Yeah.
But like, you don't really know when you're gonna run into like harder bosses. Like, Colster maybe doesn't necessarily matter, but if we run into like Vitreous, for example, like those arrows are gonna come in pretty handy.
Is Zelda just not doing the race game entrances until he finds the mirror? Is that his whole thing? Is like, I just want to do it one time in the Dark World?
I don't know. Maybe that's how we played against Gamma last week. So I guess we're just waiting for we're just waiting for a mirror.
All right, so he's gonna spend a little bit of time here getting his nothing out of Hyrule Castle. And then Jim's going to spend his time doing a couple more checks, kind of catching up to what Zelda's been doing.
Yeah, Jim's gonna pick up his Desert Small Key and Meyer Big Key from Race Game, Dig Game, and Stumpy.
Yeah, he'll also be able to check the first entrance of Swamp too.
Right? Yeah, they both drained it. That's true.
And then isn't the hammer just right next to Swamp? He might just go right back in.
Oh my gosh!
No, he doesn't have the. He doesn't have the small key. I'm sorry. He doesn't have the small key.
Right. Yeah, I'm wondering actually when these guys are gonna go back to Desert Right, because now with that small key, especially, it's in logic. Zelda, for what it's worth, he might also go and take another connector, since he doesn't have the flippers.
Yeah, right. We haven't seen the other sides of Hyrule Castle, so I imagine he'll do that.
Jeff, both Zelda and Gem are like, God.
Okay, so again, the hammer is just around the corner here. Does Gem go back?
Oh, it's either White Palace?
Yeah, it's
that's
like
a good
fully
question.
clearable.
We don't have Mario. We do have the big. Yeah, we have the big key. Oh, that's
And
hard.
the hook shot. And the hook
And the hook
shot.
shot.
I mean,
Yeah.
all right. Hyrule Castle done for Zelda. Let's see where these entrances take us.
Okay. Well, hello, Zelda Woods. We have found a connector to the back, and yes, as Zelda is dashing through those bushes, that is something that we cannot do as a bunny because we can't lift bushes as a bunny. We just found Uncle.
Uncle and Kina Burna for Jim in the first check of swamp.
That is a very much required Uncle visit or secret passage visit. So but it does look like we don't need to drop.
Yeah, you just go through the entrance. So that'll be free when you go to Skull Woods. Either way.
Yes, Ganon is at Lumberjack. Double talk. But I will say, like, that connector though is still potentially important because we don't have Fire Rod right now, but there is one more entrance, like the back of Skull Woods. So we will have to probably come back. There are our mitts. In Skull Woods Picky Chest.
And we've already been to the Mire area, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, we got a connector there very early, and I don't remember which connector it was.
That does give us some mitts checks, like Smiths and things like that. Zelda actually came through King's Tomb at one point, so...
Yeah, he doesn't care anymore. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised that bomb jump worked because it didn't look that close, but we're here. So.
Yeah. All right, so it's 10 arrows on the island up there. And Zelda doesn't have powder. I think that might have been in Eastern. Was powder in Eastern, maybe?
That's a good question. I don't think it was Eastern.
I think it was in Skull Woods.
Oh, okay.
Skull Woods in CAC, I think.
Yeah, okay, because that was something that Jem was able to do with that Skull Woods Monkey in Eastern. Yeah, I forgot. Okay.
You know you're doing well when you see 300 on the ground and you don't even...
Yeah, exactly. All right, Zelda, though, getting into the other side of Paradox. Cute. All right, looks like top of the castle is not very much.
I think... Yeah, so...
Oh my gosh, Zelda is finally...
He's now resigned to do the checks that he put off since the beginning.
Yeah.
Do you feel good now that this has been available since the beginning, that it's right here? Or he's going to know that there's no way that Jem skipped all this, right?
Yes, yeah. Zelda's like, oh god. I mean, after he finishes, it's kind of like the feeling when you find, like, Blind's Hut at, like, an hour 30. You're like, oh my god, what did I leave here? And then you go through Eastern, you're like, okay, I didn't really leave anything. Like, but that feeling, that imminent doom, right, before you open all the checks is, it's quite real.
Yeah, and he's going to go south and he's going to get his flippers and be like, oh no. Not that there's unlocked anything, but I feel like, again, leaving stuff that's been there from the beginning is never a good feeling.
Yeah. Especially when, the bow was very early, like inaccessible, and Eastern Palace, big key, literally right next door to Eastern.
Even the lamp was super early too, so like all of it was available very, very early. All right, so gonna get his ice rod, and I think next what I want to see is pod. The 3 keys. I don't think the back is in logic or all of it is in logic until you get, like, I think the 4th maybe. But with 3 keys we can do everything but the big key chest and Harmless Hellway. So it's a lot of checks. We've seen a lot.
Yeah, the amount of coverage that these guys have had, again, like they've had all sorts of different decisions, so the potential for having high divergence is very high, but also these guys are just fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, execution in general. Okay, Gem actually finding the other side of Bumper Cape, like the one that you don't need the cape for.
Yeah, which was a catfish. So
yeah.
Kind of fortunate for him. And he's got the other...
Oh my gosh. Oh my... Yeah, it's a hookshot cave back. So Dark Death Mountain access.
I know we saw Spike Cave at some point, right? So that's available too.
Oh yeah, he has Burna.
Yeah. We also have access to that first check at Castle Tower. Also that second check at Castle Tower because of the small key that we found in Skull Woods.
Right. Well, at least Zelga does.
Right.
Gem doesn't have... He hasn't been to Skull Woods, like, front yet.
I mean, ice is a possibility for progression too, right? Like they do have the big key. They do have the hook shot.
Yeah. It's always kind of a more difficult decision, I guess. I mean, like, I
think Gem might be going there right now.
Ice? Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, you always want to wait until it's better, but better might not come. So you have to sometimes pull the trigger, and that's what he's doing. I like this play from Gem.
Yeah. Like, and I guess we don't know if it's a crystal or pendant, but it is a, as you said, fully clearable dungeon. And he has Master Sword now, so it's probably okay. I mean, like, if we're only on Fighter Sword Bombos and we're gonna go beat the dungeon, like, it's not great, but Gem also does play spoiler, as does Zelga, so it's not that he isn't capable of it, but as you said, it's just like, you want it to be better, right? You want to be faster,
Totally.
you want to be safer,
No, this loadout is totally acceptable. They've got plenty of hearts. They've got blue mail. You've got hammer, and you've got Master Sword. It's all reasonable. All right, this is when Zelga's got more than enough skull with small keys now to burn. Yep, and you're right. So there's that powder.
Yep. Yeah, I don't really see Zelda rushing Magic Bat for what it's worth. Even though, like, he does know where it is, but it is going to be something else he can do.
Sure.
You think Zelda's gonna do ice, or because he has mitts over Gem?
He has to do the south of Kakariko checks first, I think.
Excellent point. Oh, he's gonna do back of escape. Because he had the hammer when he found Hyrule Castle.
Oh, so he didn't go through all the way through. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, we're gonna see
is that fast? He had the key, isn't it? Is that faster to save and quit and do the back later than just go from Dark Cross to the back? What? I don't know.
I have been told during at least spoiler that it's still better to take two separate trips. Like, even if you were gonna do full clear Hyrule Castle, you're supposed to just go to Dark Cross, and then if you can, save and quit out. It's just like a longer path.
That's good to know.
Did he not have the Hyrule Castle key? Where's the Hyrule Castle key?
Maybe it's here.
It can't be here. Oh, you mean south of Cac? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Eastern. It was an Eastern. Right. That's right. It was logical. Oh my gosh. See, I'm glad more people than us are paying attention and being able to remember things. Their memory is way better.
All right, so there's flippers for...
Okay, the goal is to remember something that is notable in Ice Pals. We didn't have to get a GT small key.
We haven't seen GT though yet, right?
We have not seen GT. Yeah, that one I remember. Yeah, because they can do certainly all of left side in GT with GT Big, so we can also climb as well.
What's behind the pyramid, I wonder? It's harder to tell with Zelga Woods.
Yeah, what haven't we seen? There could be another there's another. I don't. Yeah, wow. I think we haven't seen Lost Woods, but yeah, Zelga in Waterfall because we didn't have the hammer at the time. He found Samaria, which
he's gonna make his ice palace a little bit better. Yeah,
I don't know. Well, yeah, so this is almost certainly where Zelga's going next is after because he couldn't get the small key here on Zora Ledge when he found Zora, because he just got the compass or something. So he's coming back now, and oh my gosh, yeah, the advantage ticks are. Like, Gem's trying to steal some stuff away from him, but Zelga...
I know, nothing that Gem has done has been bad or a mistake or, bad play. It's just Zelga's... Oh, nice sword. Zelga's route is just worked out so much better. Yeah, I'm still going to have 2 advantage ticks on Zelga. Like, Gem beat Eastern first, but Zelga did it faster, and now Gem's gonna be Ice Palace first, but Zelga's gonna do it faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just kind of unfortunate for Gem.
Yeah, I don't think we have like a straight kind of side-by-side comparison since Zelga's just going into Ice Palace and then Gem is just leaving. But yeah, the amount of time that Gem took in Ice is going to be shorter than the amount of time that Zelga takes in Ice.
Reverse that.
Right?
So Zelga's time is going to be shorter.
Alright, it is a crystal. So.
Yeah, that would suck if it was a pendant. We're still missing it. Still trying to figure out what our crystals and our pendants are, right?
Yeah, we only know Turtle Rock is green pendant, and we now know Ice Palace is a crystal, and then we know our red crystals, which is Eastern and Pod, and everything else. I don't even know if we've picked up any maps, or anything. So we can out of logic beat Hera, so that's another dungeon we can do. Have we found Meyer? We have not, right? That is going to be something that Zelga can do. I don't think we found...
I don't think anyone's doing map checks. These 2 runners aren't doing map checks until they really have to.
Yeah.
And there's no need to do them now. I mean, we don't know where... We're still looking for, GT. We're still looking for Meyer. We've seen the back of Skullwoods, right? Maybe?
I want to say no. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't remember seeing that on their screens.
It's so hard when you watch and play. It's, hard to remember... If I did I see it in a race that I did, or did I see it in a race that I watched?
Yeah, that's right. All right, this could be something for Gem here, because Zelga's not able to do this.
It's a shovel.
Okay, so the shovel.
You win,
right? Oh, I don't quite think that's the item that they were looking for. I mean, maybe if Zelga ever goes back there, he can combine it with South Cac. That's something, right?
Yeah. All right, so Gem needs to get his mitts out of Skullwoods. I do like this play, though. This is what I was talking about. 3 checks, or 3 keys in Pod. It only takes 1 key to unlock these 2 checks up here. And look at this. He's actually going to use one of these keys on the vanilla big key chest.
Okay. That's spicy. So we're coming in. Yeah, we're coming in front. I'm going to assume that he's just going to use both his keys in the back, both of his remaining keys. Get Harmless Hellway, and then we'll come back for Helma. Oh, with that question mark. Oh, we did find Thieves Town. Yeah, we did find Thieves Town. Okay, another TR small key.
Or is that our first? That might be our first.
Oh, might be our first. Okay, maybe I'm getting seed bleed. All right, Gem's not gonna care about this. We picked up Burna, we're gonna use it.
Yeah.
We got the old 6/, 7/ by Zelga. Again, different styles. I think he maybe just spawned a little too early. Because I think he normally does a different Coldster fight, but still very nice. But as you said, again, like, so we're even on crystals now for Zelga and Gem, but like the amount of time that Zelga has spent, like in dungeons versus Gem is fairly significantly shorter. And then also, I think he might be more ahead on total checks. I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's also got Samara. He's also got the mids, so he's got more items than Gem's got. So, yeah. The 2 advantage ticks are squarely on Zelda. Again, the advantage ticks don't mean winning. They're just at this point, he is, I would say, at an advantage. And we'll see if he can hold on to that. Know where he's going from here.
Another big key here. Skull? Okay.
That's not bad because he hasn't been to Skull yet, so I think...
Oh, it's true. Yeah, that's actually a very good point.
No, the front, never mind. The front is right in Kakariko, right? So he could check that at any time. So...
Okay, Zelga though, gonna go and finish up, and he's gonna get dungeon lead as well. Nice compass to this dungeon in the compass chest. You can't get more vanilla than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now I am maybe a little concerned about Samaria. Like, there's another chance for Gem to go to Samaria Waterfall from Mimic Cave if he also goes to Catfish, because like he's already done all the water checks around, and so I don't really see him going just for Light World.
Yeah,
but I also don't really know if I see him going for Catfish either. So
I mean, it's a flute to 8. Like, it's a pretty quick check. All right, Hera is a crystal.
Okay.
That's nice. He's gonna check that Skullwood's big chest though. Is there any interest in Thieves Town, even though you don't have the small key? You don't know if it's dependent on a crystal?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like one in logic check, right?
That's right. Yeah, 1 logic check. Yeah, let's compass this dungeon. Yeah, 1 in logic check because it's just blind cell, and man, I don't know how many times people need to get burned personally by the Thieves Town big chest in order to stop going there. But then again, also we've also seen, actually it was a Gem versus Humbug like key drop seed earlier, like this competition where Humbug went only to blind cell without being able to beat the boss, and he was rewarded with a mirror. So
yeah,
it can be pretty rough. Making that decision.
Are we opening up Turtle Rock?
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh,
there's the Fire Rod.
Yeah,
that's been available for a long time. All right, let's move one of those ticks back the other way. Going 2 to 1. Zelga's still with the advantage, but that's a nice Fire Rod that's just available. And the glove was pretty early, so...
And I think also maybe Gem hasn't found the connector to like the back of Skullwoods either. I forgot what that connector was. But like there's the entrance to the back of Skullwoods. So like he is going to be able to get that as well.
Was it Hyrule Castle maybe?
No. Oh no, I think you're right. Yeah. Gem's gonna go kill this Pokey.
Yeah, so that was his only first key. So gonna check Lava Chest, gonna check Chain Chomps. Let's see what we get here.
Meyer, small
Meyer. So Meyer left side is locked by 4 Turtle Rock small keys. Just
okay, yeah, just keeping that in logic. Yeah, I was actually wondering if Gem maybe wants to go further, like to the TR front, because now he has the Fire Rod. But he doesn't have Samaria, so never mind.
Yeah. No, hovering is banned, by the way.
Hovering, yeah, that's right. Hovering is banned in this one. Not that I think Gem would actually hover any amount of Turtle Rock. Like, there's like hovering, and then there's like hovering. Like, you see people who are like absolutely bonkers at being at this ability, and you see like hover Trinex, hover like to TR compass room from the front, and just like, frick, dude.
All right, so Zelga is going to get this fire rod relatively quick behind Gem, so we're going to move that tick back up to Zelga. He's got 2 ticks now. Yeah.
All right, well, Gem's gonna go to the back without the Thieves Town small key.
I don't know. It's so hard to track because they've had access to so much so quickly. What's in Logic right now? Like, yeah, I'm not sure. Like, where I don't know where we go next after this.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure all that we've seen because they've done so much. Smiths, I think maybe.
Smith is available to Zelga. Yeah, they haven't done that.
Entrance.
Ice Palace entrance, yeah, that's also available to only Zelga. Zelga found the mitts. Yeah, Gem just has not been to Skullwoods. That's the front of Skullwoods. Yeah. Yeah, because Skullwoods' second section, I think, was like Skullwoods' first section, like the front of Skullwoods, vanilla. And Zelga found that through Hyrule Castle connector to the back of Skullwoods, and then he dropped down to Uncle.
It would be funny if progression is here in the Maiden Cell.
Like a Thieves Town small key? Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah. Like if the mirror is there or something, that would be...
Oh my god, yeah, that would be pretty big. Yeah, I don't know how Zelga also feels about not going to...
But I'm sorry. This is behind 6 pod smalls, so this is not going to be the progression. Because the Thieves Town big key was in
Dark Maze, yeah.
No, it was pod big key.
Oh no, big key chest. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Skullwoods big was in Dark Maze.
Yeah, in the maze. Yeah.
All right. Well, you got to tell Gem that he can't use it until he gets all 6 pod keys.
Yep.
Yeah, Zelga's gonna actually just go back and make sure we don't isolate this connector or entrance. It was just a shop. Okay, Fear. I will report on Gem screen. You can report on Zelda screen.
Gosh. Yeah, it's like not only is it at 160p, now it's super duper blurry. So and dark. All right, there's bumper cave entrance with ice small. Thieves Town might even be a pendant, right? There's a good chance.
Yeah, we don't know. It's a small key to something.
Yes,
and it is a pendant. I every single time.
A small key too, right?
Yeah, something. And then every single time I forget, I'm just like, okay, I have to watch this tracker whenever a text box potentially can come up, and I just like never catch it in time.
Yeah. All right, so we found Meyer, which is a Dark Lumberjack. It's fully completable for Zelga, that big key and Samaria. So
and
good chance progressions here.
Yeah, I was gonna say we also have 2 Skullwood small keys, or our Meyer small keys as well. I forgot what was here in pod entrance proper. Desert. Oh, okay.
Desert.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. Yeah, we haven't checked this actually for quite some time. We've had access to this.
For sure. Got that key a while ago. There's a big key to...
Dang it. Swamp, maybe? Did we find a swamp big key? Okay, just a heart container.
Yeah, let's call it swamp. That's the only one that I see. It's not... Because they already had Ice, Thieves Town, Meyer, and Skullwoods. So yeah, that was swamp.
Yeah. Okay.
This might be... Where are we going with Gem? This might be getting Samaria, which would be good. Yeah. Nope. So close. So close to getting Samaria. Yeah. So this will get him his mitts.
And potentially further away from Samaria. Like mitts open up. Like we're kind of seeing, like Zelda did a bunch of, well, not maybe a bunch, but there's just too many mitts lock locations that are open that are better than like Catfish Plus. plus waterfall. But then, yeah, we don't even have the mirror. So forget combining like the two for the time being.
Yeah. Yeah, good thing they had the mirror scroll, because this mirror's pretty late.
Mm. Did we find anything here in Meyer, by the way? I haven't seen anything.
Nothing good. All right, so there's that castle tower key that they definitely need. We do need both castle tower keys with Ganon being behind Lumberjack.
That's right.
And then it's just a question of, I think the stuff is going to be behind the mirror at this point, because it feels like we've checked everything else. So it feels like mirror is going to be required. There's a big key to desert, and I know we have seen the back of desert. So
yeah, that was at 50 Rupee Cave. So that is going to be, that's probably Zelga's like next destination. That is like a foolproof like dungeon that we can just, well, it's a boss, and then we'll, that also is one more.
Yeah, so if desert's a crystal, then we know
that
Swamp and Skull Woods are our last pendants. We would know that at least. So then we are looking for a pod big key for sure. We are looking for a castle tower small key as well. Yeah, we don't know about Skullwoods or whether it's a pendant or a crystal yet.
Yeah, so what do we have left? We have, it's between Swamp and Skull?
Oh, desert and desert.
Oh, and desert, yeah, okay. I was kind of in my mind thinking that like it's gonna be like desert. Well, we're gonna find out on Zelga's side what desert is relatively soon. I'm gonna assume that's his next destination.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, though, this is gonna be I think another dungeon where Gem double dips.
Yeah.
Or spends a lot more time in this dungeon.
I mean, even if he does everything exactly the same as Zelda, because they have the same equipment going in here, he has to come back because it's a crystal and he doesn't have Samaria. So that's already a time loss.
Yeah. Now, it's never finished until we find the second castle tower key. Because that will guarantee Bigo mode. But yes, it does.
But at this point,
Zelda,
Zelda's getting to everything faster than Gem. So
and finishing everything faster as well.
Yeah.
Jammo, if you're watching, maybe brush up on your. I don't want to call anything else, but one of the things Jammo says, like, do you want to face Zelda or Jammo or Gem in round 7? And it's like, I want to face Gem because I don't want to find boots. And it's like, well. Okay, believe in the boots. Believe in the Jam 041 matchup. But yeah, Gem's also going to get his desert big key from here, which was
he
not
might go do desert too.
Yeah. So at least he's going to be able to go get another like dungeon. And Zelda, he did do Hera out of logic, so he does have like a that one dungeon. But that one's pretty fast. And maybe there's going to be something in the Hera big chest if Gem can hold out on it.
It's the bottom of Spec Rock, which I don't think we've seen any entrances for.
Did we get the item? Oh, we can't get the item. Never mind. You said bottom, and which means that we don't even know what the item is.
Yeah, can't see it. All right, gonna pick up the smith. Gonna check Hammer Pig's entrance, and then we'll turn in the smith and see where he wants to go from there. Jim might take a similar route. Want to pick up the smith too.
Yeah. And mirrorless smith, for what it's worth, at least like in entrance, is actually not as bad. Just because the smith house is like you can take the smith basically wherever, and then. Okay, it does look like mitts are required.
Well, is this a pendant or a crystal?
Oh, good point. Good point. We will find out if we get to keep our froggy friend after this dungeon. Yeah, Kana Samari is at Waterfall for Mimic Cave. both of them went there without the hammer, and Zelga went there without the flippers. So he couldn't even. So he had to go back to go get the small key on Zora Ledge that he couldn't get earlier, and so that's how Zelga went back and got it. But Gem, having the flippers, he just went to get everything around it. But yeah, unfortunately, did not have the hammer.
What do you think, crystal or pendant here?
Oh, it's probably a pendant. I'm gonna guess pendant.
I'm gonna say this is the crystal.
Okay. It is a crystal. All right.
Okay. So that means
hoping to keep our friend. That's what I wanted.
And desert are 2 pendants, then, right?
We have thieves and we have thieves and TR. Those are guaranteed pendants.
So we're 50-50 now. 50-50.
Yeah. Well, I have a hunch that desert is a pendant because it feels like desert is always a pendant. But I mean,
sure.
You know, color me surprised. Yeah, so if Swamp is a crystal, then we need the Swamp Small Key as well. And I guess for Zelga, he hasn't checked the first chest. It's not important that he does, because we just know it's Berta. But that might be something that he wants to go do. Alright, so that looks like crystal number 3 for Gem. And I think that's versus Zelga's 5, it looks like. Yep. Yeah, because he has Meyer and he has Harridan over Gem.
Yep. Is this the back of desert? No, it's the front of desert. Okay.
Oh, you might be doing desert big chest into desert right side?
Yeah, he hasn't done any of the stuff, so 3 checks here. And it is a crystal, so so that means Swamp is always pendant.
Yeah, okay. Well then, that means that Zelga is more than confident to be able to go beat Desert. So that'll be crystal number 6, so maybe for Zelga, we're looking for Pod Big. Is that potentially
we're looking for Pod Big and also
Castle Tower
Small. Castle Tower Small.
Forget about Castle Tower Small Key.
And we still haven't seen GT, so again, I think that's probably behind the mirror at this point.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it.
Is this Samaria for Gem?
This has to be Samaria, right?
No, he's going.
Oh, there is still a chance that he can run out of Spike Cave to go do Waterfall. Like, he's not going to get much closer, is he?
Alright, so this is desert for Zelga.
Oh, no mirror. Good point. At an hour, like, I don't know, 16, 20, surely we will have a mirror by now, right?
Where is the mirror? Shovel spot? Go check shovel spot.
Oh yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's right. We got a shovel in on Magic Bat that we never ended up checking.
This might be pod? No. Purple chest?
Could be purple chest. We did turn in the smith.
It's true we weren't able to check the actual Meyer entrance without a sword.
Yeah, I'm wondering if these guys are just trying to put off these things like with the mirror, right? It doesn't maybe feel that great to do like things that are one-offs, right? Like maybe you can do desert area like with the desert entrances, right? With the with the fire check as well. Hilarious silvers on Lammo. Game tried.
Yeah.
But it gave us too many rods and too many swords. Yeah, Zelda's got its principles, and some of them are misunderstood, and some of them are just him being stubborn. Okay.
So he's gonna get his silvers now.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if we'll actually see the. I don't know if we'll see anything different on Jump side for this Lambo fight. Like he'll probably just use the fire rod. I don't know how good he feels about how he's going in this race, but I also could be, again, pleasantly surprised. Yeah, this Samario right now is like it lost him just time in Ice Palace, which again is not the end of the world. But when it came down to like we're gotten to the point where like we found a lot of Turtle Rock, we found a lot of Mire, right? And the Samaria is like kind of keeping him from being able to finish things or to like let him continue onwards.
I don't know if he's gonna feel like it's hard for me to say that because nothing that he's done has been bad. I feel like all of his plays have made a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't know if he feels good. Maybe Samario, when he finds Samario, he might feel bad about that, but he's using the bow.
All right, he is using the correct bow. It's okay. We can cheat a little. By cheating, I mean slashing with a gold sword. We just find the mirror, by the way, in TR front. Is that what happened?
Nice. All right, that unlocks the rest of the seed.
That is another thing that was Samaria blocked as well, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so goes and checks Ice Palace first, even though you didn't need the mirror for this. Could have done this anytime.
Yeah,
okay.
That's actually a good point. I did forget about this. Okay, Jem is gonna go and check.
He's not gonna check. He's gonna go where we thought Zelda was gonna go.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Zelda's will very well go there as well. It's just that he's gonna do more entrances here and
for sure
in the desert area.
Maybe they don't need the mirror. Maybe GT is just right here. The problem again is Zelda's just got too much of an advantage right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm surprised Zelda's not coming to Mire. It's what, 3, 4 entrances, 5 entrances, right? The 3 desert entrances, Mire, and checkerboard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, Jem is gonna see what is in the first chest of Castle Tower. So this, I believe, actually with bombs, you can defeat.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of this. So, $20.
Zelda's changing his mind. What else do we? Let's go do something else. What else is over here?
Hookshot Cave, maybe.
Okay.
Is this Bumper Ledge? Nothing in Castle Tower.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. Because we found this pretty early.
Oh, TR Bridge.
Oh, TR Ledge. Okay. Because I guess we didn't have any of the Light World stuff either with the mirror. But yeah, this might be Zelda trying to clean up some of the mirror items as well. Like,
I mean, it's really just pick your poison, right? Like, it could be any of the mirror checks. So
yeah. I actually wonder if Zelda feels behind with that late quote-unquote mirror. I mean, it's early for us, but he had that Samaria for a while, right? And it's just front of TR, like...
He did just get the fire rod too, though. Like, it wasn't... They kind of
but I think the fire rod was also very early, right? It was just behind the glove in Light World.
In the dark. It was in. I think it was in the. Oh yeah, it was in the Light World.
Yeah. So again, like there were just some things that, like watching both screens, right? Zelda, even though it's just like I could have had this 20 minutes ago. He's still coming out ahead on all this. I just don't know if he necessarily thinks that like Jem probably had this 20 minutes ago, and then I'm just like way behind.
All right, GT has to show up at some point, right?
It's probably here, in this one of these desert entrances, right? There's just too many checks for it to not like show up soon. That's what it feels like. Now, GT, for what it's worth, can be behind its vanilla location, which is GT.
Sure, but we need to find something. Like,
yes. Okay, well, we found something that we found. We found Swamp Palace, Pendant Swamp Palace.
No,
oh, okay, all right, okay. We have found the Tower of Ganon. We even have a very helpful compass to be able to help us count along.
Okay, so there's Castle Tower. So now we're just pod big and a pod small from Go mode.
What happened? Did we just leave after Hope Room?
That's... Oh, he's just gonna finish Castle Tower right here and then come back.
When did we get the second Castle Tower key?
He just got it in Hope Room.
Oh, he just got in Hope Room. Gotcha.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, I must have just blanked on what he actually got in Hope Room. yeah.
He does need. No, has he been? He hasn't been in pod.
He hasn't come. He went to pod on 0 keys early, right? And then so he hasn't gone back. Yeah. He is just looking for pod big.
Oh, so he's literally just pod big. He doesn't need the pod. Gem's gonna need pod small because he used all 3 of his.
Yeah, does he have? Yeah, he needs one more pod key. I'm sure we can find one.
Can someone explain to me why if you're 1 key from Go mode, not just finish in GT? You're hoping, I guess, if it's one of those 2 checks in Castle Tower, that seems pretty... The percentage on that seems pretty low, right?
Yeah, but I think maybe he also thinks that he just get back to GT
really fast. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, is this Gem's trip into Waterfall?
Okay, so I'm gonna move the full 3 ticks over to Zelda now.
Over to Zelda?
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, still no mirror for Gem. That's right. This mirror is
it's behind
Samaria locks. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty decent distance for Zelda, especially at least for him personally. He said that he's not very good at this, at getting some Aga Tower Hall of Fame. So I think this is pretty good for him.
What stinks about for Gem, right? He's got these like one-off locations like Hammer Pegs and the Shovel, not Hammer Pegs, Mimic Cave. But he's also got GT just out there. So you don't want to do these one-off checks when you can maybe find a place that's got 27 checks in it, right? And so he's doing all these checks to look for GT, but he's not going to find it because it's behind, 2 of those checks.
Yeah, speaking of, that's another GT small key. Okay, is this Waterfall?
Okay, this is
Waterfall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also wondering if he just ran out of entrances for him to be able to do, despite having mitts and all this. He doesn't have the mirror, so that means he still can't access some entrances. So he might have just been forced into these, one-off locations.
So probably maybe finishes Meyer next.
Yeah.
It's kind of in a bad location, and then maybe does Turtle Rock and gets his mirror. That's best case scenario, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, so Gem does have Hera done, so he needs to do Meyer, and then with Samaria, then once he gets his mirror, he can go to GT and then get his Castle Tower key, and then he can climb. There's a lot of blue balls, by the way.
Sure is.
No, we haven't done Hobo yet either. Okay. I don't think anything was here.
No. Now he's gonna, you know what Zelda should do is Giga Brain and go immediately to Swamp to get his pod big.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. And this is one of those maybe one harder decisions. When you're in one item or one key or whatever go mode, you're just well, where do I go? I have all these things open, high density locations open, GT Basement, Swamp Palace. What do I go do? Pod?
It's
Yeah.
definitely GT, right? Like,
Okay.
even with Pod, it's like you only have 3 keys, so there's so much that's locked behind those. You know what I mean? Like the chances of it being there is pretty low, especially since he already done 3 of the checks. GT has to be the call. I'm just memeing a little bit by saying go to Swamp, but watch, he's gonna full clear GT for like probably nothing.
Yeah, but GT is 27 checks available, so 20, 25 or whatever now, since we already did Hope Room. All right, Gem's got his mirror. We'll get his mirror. Oh, maybe it was in Roller Room or something. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Gem is on the path. He's definitely, the thing about...
He is on the path, that is correct.
He's played it really well. It's just Zelda played it better, and better in the sense that his decisions just worked out a little bit better than...
Yeah, there were some, let's say, like, non-trivial but minor losses of time, like in the early game, because Zelda was able to do, he was able to Eastern first go, and then also like Ice Palace with Samaria, but then not having Samaria like really just ended up hurting Gem so much.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just locked out of too many things. And whether it was luck or skill or some combination of both, right? Like Zelda not having the early sphere flippers, like ultimately helped him, right? Because they didn't find the hammer until pretty late, or at least like mid game. So then Zelda was able to he had more of an incentive to go back to Waterfall. Now I don't know if that was necessarily. Maybe you could try and engineer that so you don't put yourself in one item / location isolation situations. But again, sometimes it's just hard, right? That you have to eventually make a call.
So where is this pod key gonna be here? Now, I think there might be at least 1 item behind the climb. Is that it?
Or that's it.
It's just right here. What a free seed, man. What a free seed.
What a free seed. It's 1 hour 30. Zelda is in go mode. He will finish Pod, and then he will be Ganon at Lumberjack, and then.
But he's already done.
Maybe
he's
5 minutes.
Yeah, he's already killed. And look at this. Pod is right close to Lumberjack too. So.
There were just so many things that Zelda did not have to go do, right? He didn't touch basically all of Pod, right? He went in with 0 keys, he did the 0 key stuff, and then never came back. He didn't do the backup Thieves Town. He didn't have to do Swamp Palace. He didn't touch a lot of Turtle Rock, I think. Just so many things basically he didn't have to go do.
Yep. I mean, we should have known when he got the 2 bombs near the bomb.
Yeah, that's true.
50 bombs. And, right from there, it was sorry, Gem. This is not going to go your way. You just got all the 50-50s, and every 50-50 kind of went his way from there. And that's not to take away from his skill too, right? A lesser runner like myself could get 50-50s against Zelda, and I'm still gonna lose. That's just the way it is.
Zelda, again, specifically for Crosskeys, it is very difficult to have a top, let's say X, top 3, top 1, top 5, whatever list, and not have his name there. He is extremely good at Crosskeys.
He needs to win a tournament, man. Zelda's
he's
been
trying.
around.
He's trying. All right, he's looking at 6-0 in 5 minutes.
He's been in this community longer than I have, and he's been in the top forever. He's just so good and so consistent, and not only that, just an awesome person. And we just need to get him that win. It just hasn't happened. This is the year. This is it.
This is it. We believe in.
Unfortunately, he has to play against Jammo, who's the new Gamma, next week. So
okay.
That's not going to knock him out of the tournament, but it might give him a run for his money.
Jammo will just get tilted after 2 hours without boots. Okay, that's what I predict. right, this is going to be Zelga's Ganon. And yeah, with one more Ganon fight, yeah, we're definitely looking at a undefeated 6-0 record for Zelda. Gonna face on Jammo. And probably more importantly for Zelda and Jammo, they are guaranteed a spot in brackets. Now, they're gonna still fight each other for, like,
a bye? Is there
I was gonna say, like,
buy?
I want to say, like, I think if you go undefeated, you're guaranteed a bye, but don't quote me on that. I think maybe all 6 ones also might get a bye. But, like, you certainly want to be top seed, right? In order to get your best possible chance in brackets.
So going into Zelda Jammo, who would you give the edge to?
I will give the edge to, if anything, is an Eastern Palace.
Because Jammo's definitely doing Eastern Palace when he finds out. Like, I've played enough with him to know that he's not skipping Eastern Palace, for sure, so. Alright, one more silver arrow into the pig, and there we go. Get your GGs in chat for Zelda. It's about to rack up another win and be 6-0.
Big GGs. Very well played, Zelda. And, you know, true to Zelda's way of playing, right? He stuck to all of his principles, right? Single dip Eastern. That's the most important one.
Yeah, and get your GGs in for Jim too. He's going to put the dot forfeit. 6-1. All right, so 5-1 and a scary 5-1. Like maybe the best 5-1 in the rest of the tournament. So. See if we can get these guys in here to chat a little bit. That was a fun race, a lot faster.
It was.
Even though they had to do Castle Tower. Didn't slow them down. We should shout out our trackers real quick before they get in here too, right? We've got Jackson and Rocky doing the tracking for us.
No, fantastic
Super
job.
Appreciate them.
Yeah, this one Zelda just played very, very well. Again, like there are going to be some times when it'll be just like, regardless of who you're playing, if the seed goes your way, it'll just be very difficult to beat your route. So
yeah,
and this is exactly what happened with Zelda.
And we are joined by our competitors today. GG's, guys.
GG's, guys.
Yo, GG's, Jim.
I think we mentioned this in the broadcast, but it felt like when you got those two 50-50 bomb pools, Zelda, right in the beginning, that everything was just going to go your way, and it kind of did. Like right from there, like you had bombs immediately for Hype Cave. You guys were both up there at the same time. Jim had to come back, and it was just sort of that the entire time. Like Jim, I don't know how you felt as you're playing the race, but I feel like anything you did was bad. I don't know, kind of tell me, both of you guys, how you felt as the race was going on.
I definitely felt okay. Like I was definitely making crystal progress, but I left a lot of holes in my opening route. Like I never went south of town, and I found the flippers there eventually. I never went up to the DM Ascent Rock for a long time, and then the Fire Rod was there. I left behind Mimic Cave for a while because I didn't have the hammer or flippers when I found it, and then Samaria is there. So it's like everything that I left behind at the same time also had items. So I was like, I felt okay, but I knew there was a world where Jim got all of those like really smooth and was just able to kind of have a cleaner route.
Yeah, he did. I think he got to most of those first, the big one being Samaria. Jim just got Samaria like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes ago. So
yeah, finding the flippers early probably cost me in the end, because I ended up going to Zora area pretty early and didn't have hammer yet. I don't know if that's if you had hammer for that.
Yeah, he by the time he had the flippers, he had the hammer, right? So yeah, he got the hammer way before the flippers. So he was able to combo all of that together and got Samaria. And because of that, like you guys were both in Mire around the same time, but Zelda was able to beat it. And Jem, you were in Ice Palace, and Zelda went right after you went to Ice Palace, but had Samaria and was able to do it. You know what I mean? Like, those just little things kind of added up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, not having Somaria in this Ice Palace cost me like 2 minutes almost.
Yeah, for sure.
That was
and
so
then
bad.
you dipped Pod and he didn't. And so you also did Thieves Town, which, cost you some time there too. So,
the Thieves Big was in back of Pod.
Yep.
No, it was actually in the front of, it was in,
like Stalfos or something?
no, it was in the Pinky chest.
So it's basically the back.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I wasn't really planning to do Thieves because it was 6 pod key locked, but then I went through TR, which I thought led me to the Maya area, but I just thought wrong. It led me to Route 5, and then I just panicked at Thieves because it was right there.
Yeah, for sure.
And of course, it's a pendant.
So yeah, like both played really well, but sometimes it just doesn't go your way. Jem, the kind, it felt like you were putting off like the one-off checks. Was it because GT was still kind of out there somewhere?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
I had all the CT keys and everything, so I just wanted to find it.
We didn't have both CT keys. The other CT key was in GT.
Yeah, I figured at this point everything would just be in GT.
Yeah, and it was. Well. Yeah, it was. And then Zelga, when you left after getting the second CT key, I'm guessing you're like, maybe the pod keys just at Castle Tower, and we'll just come right back to GT. That was the thinking behind that.
Yeah, I briefly considered running down to Swamp from doing Castle Tower, but I was like, there's still too many things in GT. I may do Swamp before the climb, maybe, but I think I just had to get back to GT.
Yeah, that made sense.
GT was, I guess, my area. Yeah, I don't really have anything left.
It was it was back in Desert. You were like one entrance away, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, CT key was in Hope Room, so I just immediately bailed and then went back to GT immediately after and went left. Got the pod big for go.
Makes sense.
But overall, I mean, the seed wasn't too bad. I mean, we're at 134 with the finish time. We weren't too far behind. I don't know. What did you guys think of the seed as it was going? You guys had, the thing about the seed was so much was open so quickly.
Yeah,
with the pearl.
Yeah, the immediate pearl.
Value item. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I felt like I found a lot of items, but yeah, the more and more I last located my next progression, which ended up being Kane leading to Mirror, I figured this is where things are not going right well, because basically what happened, right? Like, he could just put up Zora area and go there with the hammer, and then I'm just cooked. Like, there's no coming back from that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
did you like the Eastern Palace key?
Oh, sorry.
Did you like that Eastern Palace key right there?
that felt so stupid that I put that off for like 45 minutes. Just that it was Agina literally right there in Kakariko. And I just didn't have a bomb on attempt 1. So I was like, well, I guess I'm just coming back eventually. And I never hit eventually until like 45, 50 minutes. So that felt kind of stupid. But it was nice. I mean, free Sphere 1 Eastern Big, Sphere 1 bow. What more can I ask for, really?
Yeah, early flute too. I mean, it was out of logic because of the way you guys got there, but who cares whether it's in logic or not? That just makes, getting around so nice.
Yeah, that felt really good. Just kind of getting up there and having that one extra bomb so I could do Hype Cave. It just, everything at the early game just felt really good, honestly.
Cool. So you go 6-0, and now you get to face the only other 6-0 runner, which is Giamo. How are you feeling about that?
I'm definitely looking forward to it. I don't think I've ever actually had a 1v1 with Giamo off the top of my head, and so it should be good times. Every time I see him, he's taking more names, so I'm looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun. I'm sorry that I did ruin the Giamo versus Gem, though, because that would have been a lot of fun.
Sure. I mean, there's still a lot of tournament left. You guys are still, 6-0. I think guarantees you for brackets. 5-1. I think you're probably, if you don't win next week, you get a play-in race. But I'm putting my money on Gem next week, regardless of who you're playing. So there's a good chance we'll still see some Gemo action in the future. Gem, feeling good about everything? I know this was your first loss, but
No, I'm devastated. I don't ever want to play the game again.
I mean, that's how I feel after every loss. But
Gonna cry.
I guess my losses come more consistent.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. I think there's a good decent and you're playing Zelda, right? Like you guys played each other quite a bit through the last 8 years or whatever. So
I don't think we've actually played that often, at least 1v1. I think like the last time was in a main tournament in like 2018 or 19. Is that right?
Oh wow.
Oh god, I remember playing then, but is that really the last time? Wow.
I just remember
surprising.
because I remember I hovered and you mowed on bounce and you won against me.
Yeah, I do remember that. It was like I do remember that part of it, but yeah, I don't know. Have we really not played that often? Wow. Well,
It feels like it, but I might be wrong. But there have been a lot of years. It's easy to forget.
well, the fact that I'm not immediately remembering anything makes me think you're right. So it's an honor as always, and I'm surprised we don't meet up more often. But
I just
love
assumed
playing
you guys played all the time because you guys are always at the top of the tournaments. But apparently not. Apparently just haven't crossed paths. But
Maybe during League, you guys did some co-op, like team stuff. Like what didn't you do?
probably,
Like wasn't it you and Shady for Mnoiser?
Yeah, and I know we did pilot spoiler racing in League one year, where
we
Jim was
tricked
the
you.
runner, I was the runner.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
right.
I remember using some sneaky tactics to do inverted.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been saying, like, last week when I played Gamachu, I was like, man, I'm going up against one of arguably the best rando player in the world. And now next week I'm playing Jim. I'm like, man, I'm going up against arguably the best rando player in the world. So,
yeah,
like, I just have a lot of respect. So I'm really glad to get a chance to play, win or lose. And looking forward to the next one.
this is your year, man. I've been rooting for you for a long time to win one of these tournaments, and I'm calling it. This is the year.
I hope you're right. I'm ready for one. I've been waiting a while, but I hope you're right, and I appreciate the support.
Hear that, Jammo? Fear switches allegiance.
Yeah. The drop of a hat. Yeah, drop of a hat. All right, I think that's gonna do it. Clear Mouse, do you have any other questions?
I'm totally good. Thank you guys. I've been looking forward to this race when I saw the matchup, so super glad that we can actually get this one on the air. It was a really fun race, and it's okay. We will get the Jam. Oh my God, Gem versus Jammo. Probably casual boots or something, or maybe later on the tournament. That's all good. But yeah, thank you guys both so much. Always a pleasure. Because you two are also my two most frequently commentated for people. So again, even more looking for. I'm glad to be able to do this race.
Yeah. So good
so
luck.
much
You
for
guys have any?
commentating so much.
Yeah. Anything else
yeah,
before we
thanks.
head out?
Yeah, thanks for the comps, you two. Thanks for the restream. Thanks for tracking. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and I would just echo all that. Thanks again for having me. I really appreciate getting put on the restream like this. So thanks, and have a good one.
I think that's going to do it. I
Yeah.
think our restreamer is going to come in. Yep.
Yep. Here. So big GGs to Fear Agent and Jim on a great race.
Thank you. I ran it really well.
Yeah. Thanks to Clear Mouse and Fear Agent for wonderful comms as always. Thank you to my fellow tracker Jaxie. The next race for this tournament that we have on Speedrun, Zelda Speedruns, is going to be later today. It's going to be Yoinker's Wife versus Aurora Snurd. And it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be all dungeons, starting flute, inverted with pseudo boot. So please, for sure, check that out for all the shenanigans. But I'm going to raid over to Zelda Speedruns, where they are doing a Wind Waker randomizer tournament races right now. So we will send you over there. Have a great day, everyone.